we're putting on right now.
But what is Purchase Late Night?
Well, Miles, this is a unsuccessful late night comedy show.
Sarah,
What?
I think we should start the year off on a more positive foot.
Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, we could just tell the people what we're doing, who we are, what we're about, and like whatever happens, happens.
Well, what if they don't like me?
Sarah, what's not to like? Your big pale skin, your beady eyes.
Oh, stop it.
I guess I'll start. I'm Miles Slade. I'm one of the co-hosts of Purchase Late Night. I'm a junior, playwriting, screenwriting. I'm a Sagittarius. Pisces, rising, doesn't matter. Yeah, someone.
Wow, okay. I'm Sarah Gunn. I'm a screenwriting major. I'm a Libra, and I'm also a co-host of this beautiful, beautiful show.
Oh my gosh, Quinn, get up here.
Quinn, get up here.
So, Quinn is our showrunner. He has a segment every week where we do some wacky game or improv audience interactive segment, and we have to do it. Yeah.
Wait a minute, but isn't Quinn known for off-the-wall ideas that sometimes go really poorly?
And that's why he has the improv segment.
But enough about Quinn. This year, a lot of our crew members are new, so we thought it would be helpful to introduce you guys to all of them.
Oh, crew!
All right. This is Mimi. She always awkwardly sits at the back of the bus because she thinks it makes her look hip.
This is Kevin. He is a Cancer Sun, Virgo rising, loves the band Fish, and 4 times NBA champion Shaquille O'Neal is his godfather.
This is Mitch. He is a spicy Virgo. He invented reading and loves to drink ocean water.
Meet Julia. She's an up-and-coming gold digger who describes her personal style as mid-2000s Disney Channel chic.
This is Rachel, and she has only $4 in her bank account. Stop bragging.
This is Devin, and he once ate 9 cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster. Stop.
Meet Vernon. He is the only person alive to have taken a shot of tequila and do a line of coke in every building on campus in one night.
Here's Maya. She's a single mother of 2, drives a minivan, and definitely does not have a drinking problem.
Soren here is a triple major with a minor, desperately trying to find the answer to the question, how much does he have to do to make his parents proud?
And finally, here's Alana. A fun fact about her is a high of 75 degrees Fahrenheit with a 20% chance of rain and scattered clouds.
All right, well, that's our crew.
We're going to be right back with a think tank hosted by our very own Quinn Reynolds, so just you wait.
Hi, my name is Julie Quickman, and I do not do drugs.
The Lord's with you.
There's a war on drugs, if you haven't heard. President Schwartz kicked out all the smokers, cast them into the fiery depths of Tartarus. But what side are you on? Who's gonna win the war on drugs?
The Clintons?
Who's gonna win the war on drugs?
Us, obviously.
Who will win the war on drugs? Drugs? Question mark.
I think about Pablo Escobar. What you talking about?
What's your opinion on drugs, my man?
Well, as long as you use them safely and, don't get anyone hurt, they're not that bad. Especially, I'm more of a weed guy. I don't really go into any of that dangerous stuff.
I think about Pablo Escobar too sometimes. Like, what's he doing these days?
I don't know.
Where do you think he is right now?
This is so bad. You speak.
Is he dead? Is he good?
He's dead. He's dead. Pablo Escobar is dead. That's my man, though.
What's the dangerous stuff?
Oh, like heroin and coke. I heard of this one drug where you shit and you piss into a bag and you put it in your closet for a week and then you take a big whiff of it and it like knocks you out. I forget what it's called. It's Japanese, I think.
Yo, so you guys picking mushrooms out here? What's your opinion on drugs, Mr. Mushroom?
I'm disgusted. This shit fucking
Have you ever done a drug?
Yeah?
Hear that, coppers?
You ready?
No, I haven't. Okay, yes, it's good for you.
This looks just like a straight mush ball. So I don't know what to think about that.
Damn it, I was gonna hit you with it and you fucking.
The drugs? Question mark? Free the drugs! Free the drugs!
Just fuck drugs. Sorry for
Fuck drugs? How are you gonna do that? What's the process?
Throw them in the trash. Throw them in there. Throw them
right
in
here.
there. Fucking
Look at that.
toss them in
Look
there.
at this shit right here.
No, smoking.
In the garbage.
No, do not smoke. I am a smokeaholic.
War on drugs. Sadly, the American government is winning. Yeah.
You can sell drugs, but don't do drugs if you want to make money.
Everybody needs a job.
Don't do drugs because some people get addicted to drugs and you might be one of those people.
But are you one of those people?
I'm not. I'm not one of those people, but I know people like that.
Shout out to Quinn's mom.
Shout out to Kathy.
Kathy, I love you, bitch.
I mean the motherfucking presence of God right here.
No, we're not. Word on the street is drugs. Who knows? Do you? Neither do I.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion on drugs? Is smoking good or bad?
I mean, it's bad, but fuck it.
So tonight here with us we have Gussie and Jared. Gussie is the manager of live tech at PTV, and Jared is the creator and host of a new PTV show called It's Not That Bad. Jared, could you give us a brief explanation of what your show is, essentially?
Okay, so essentially, this is me, and then there's another person, and we're gonna be talking about them. But whatever subject I choose, or there's a theme and whatnot, it's going to be surrounding very hot chicken, kind of like hot ones.
Yeah. So sort of like a student-run sort of version of Hot Ones.
Yeah, that's what we don't hear from them here.
Yeah.
And so we understand that we're going to do our own version of this TV show during this interview right now. We actually have some pre-prepared PTV hub chicken and hot sauces. Of 3 levels that we're going to eat during the interview before we ask questions. They have ratings of 3 stars,
That's the hottest.
2 stars, and 1 star. And also for a palate cleanser, we have just plain. We don't have any milk.
We have no water, no milk.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're dealing these together.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll all pass around the tenders and then we'll start talking about, further detail. Okay, so pass a little half tender to Gussie. You can take one there. These are the least spicy ones.
Okay.
Okay, so Jared, how do you go about the new one? The hub changed the catering thing.
They're wet now.
The inside is soaking wet. Anyway, how do you go about getting a show on PTV, and what was your inspiration behind this specific show?
Well, I'm not going to say that it was hot ones, but it totally was.
Yeah.
So after the interest meeting, I kind of looked up to Gus and I was like, hey, do you like that show Hot Ones? And she was like, yeah, I love that show.
You're like, let's do it. What are they gonna do?
But at the end of the day, I think, we all thought it's a good idea. Then we can get more people out there if they want to talk about their work or something, So, and at the end of the day, I get to eat chicken, really.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Is this PTV funded chicken?
Is it?
Right out of Thomas Schwartz's pockets.
Humor.
We're gonna get him on the show.
Why would we do that? So the next ones, here they are. Pass them around.
Level 2.
Level 2. Yeah. Okay, so recently, PLN joined PTV. We're now a show on PTV, which wasn't the case before. And Gussie, like what? Yeah, shoot. What was sort of like the process of like dealing with that? Because I'm just sort of like, obviously I was involved in that process.
I was not that involved, by the way. I really took the backseat on this one.
But it kind of just got me thinking, like, why hadn't we been doing this before? And like, so can you explain like what PTV can offer PLN?
Like the reason that we weren't a thing is because there was like a long-standing feud that was like
Squash the beef.
Yeah.
By the time like you guys had come and like I had been put in charge and like it like telephone down like oh like across the footage like there was a fight or like something and I don't really.
I honestly think that all it is that we both have an acronym name with 3 letters, and so we're like. But I'm really glad that we're collaborating because we get to use your equipment. No. Also, it's just it kind of makes sense. Like there's no reason that we shouldn't pool together our resources and talents and content and whatever and make it a more cohesive product for everyone to see.
Like on PTV, like we're gonna be airing your show as well as like extra like behind the scenes, like footage that you don't get to see. Like we'll also be doing like the live streams and like all that, like posting on good social media. So like we're just exchanging exposure.
Yeah. Should we do the third chickens?
I'm like already suffering a little bit.
You're suffering? Those are not that bad. Wait, where'd this come from?
I'm thinking for the last ones we can put like the super horrible hot sauce on it.
Yeah. Julia, where's Julia?
Yeah,
Special guest Julia, come on stage, everyone. So Julia, I understand you prepared these nuggets?
Yeah.
Could you tell us about the third selection?
So I went to ShopRite the other day, and I got these hot sauces. And then I came home and I found this one that Miles actually gave my apartment as a housewarming gift. And it really hurt when I tried it, so...
We're doing it, people!
Rub them together. This is so
I got it on the tablecloth.
cute. Let's add some more, I think.
Oh no!
There you go.
I had ghost pepper before, so.
All right, we get it.
All right, so I think like the last thing I wanted to cover is like what other stuff.
What do you expect from PTV this year?
Yeah, like what are the other shows?
Do you want some regular chicken?
So what are the other shows on PTV? Music Tuesdays.
Nothing on Wednesday. We have the weather on Thursday.
The weather?
Someone shows an idea about laying eggs, so we're gonna see where that goes. It's like a mini, like a documentary series.
Yeah. I feel like PTV thematically is like if Eric Andre had less direction. Which he would Yeah.
And then we give it a toast.
Yeah.
There was something, I was really into this, someone wanted to do like pirates, and then I was like doing like my theater. So I did not hear back from them. But we got some good roster.
That sounds fantastic.
sounds-
My mouth is starting to burn.
Yeah.
But I will eat the more. I will eat the more of it. And go.
All right. Well,
Yeah, of course.
do you want more hot sauce on it?
Okay, well, we have. Yeah. Okay.
I'll go crazy.
Let's do it.
I'm hungry. I'm ready to wreck my insides.
Quinn's like, the interview's running too long. We got put all the sauces on the tenders and then they have to eat it.
Okay.
That was not working.
Guess he didn't have dinner, which is why we're here for so long. Yeah. So. Watch PTV if you don't. They have a lot of great programs, us being one of them. Thank you to Gussie and Jared for being our first guests this semester.
Great new season of PLN. As you can see, we've made some big improvements. We got more people, we got a better space, we got a projector, and you know, it's cost me tons and tons of money. Moolah, none of which I have. I'm a student. I take hella advantage of those student discounts. But you know, it's okay. I just got a bunch of credit cards, you know, put them in different names, different email addresses, and those bills will never come, right? But just in case, I need to make a little bit of money, and what's a person my age supposed to do to fill their pockets? I have done the smart thing. I've called my father, and I called him. I was like, "Hey, Dad, I need some money. Can I like dip into the trust fund?" He was like, "Those are for white people," and I'm like, "What?" But before we get into Ancestry.com, I've decided to take the easy route and just murder him for his inheritance. And I know that I can't be the one to do it. I've seen procedural crime shows, so I've invited some of our loyal fans to do the dirty deed for me. You guys ever killed a man? Oh, it's exhilarating, trust me. I'm jealous of you, actually. So, we're going to be finding out which of these lovely contestants will be the one to kill my father. How splendid. And I'll have my hair keeping score. Can you keep score on both your hands for our 3 contestants?
That's right.
It's like a math thing, like when you do long division. Like, all right, great. Who's ready to start? Question number 1. That's our boy. What setting would you choose to do battle with my father? A, a desert town on the border, high noon. B, the secret chamber beneath the Vatican, lost to the ages. Or C, a battle arena, packed with cheering fans. Jared.
Perhaps a battle dome arena with cheering fans.
You've chosen C. Megan.
I've also chosen C.
You've also chosen C.
I'm choosing B.
You're choosing B. I don't know your name. Melanie. Got it. There's a time and place for everything, folks. Well, first we'll have our losers. You both selected C. You are wrong. You're very wrong. A battle dome arena would be packed with cheering fans. My dad is very popular. Your morale would instantly drop to 0. Nobody shows up for you. And you've chosen B. You are also wrong. My father is a very religious man. Within the Vatican, his strength is multiplied with that of Jesus. I am very sorry. The score is 0. My father is currently undefeated. We can skip right past that right answer. I really hoped one of you would get to see that. So we'll move on to question 2. Question 2 is, what weapon would you choose to prevail against my father's might? What are you going to choose? A, my hardened fist clenched with righteous anger. B, a mastercraft sword passed down for generations. Or C, an AR-15 assault rifle with a laser sight and scope.
C is kind of controversial, so I'm going to go with D.
Smart move.
B.
You're going with B.
I'll go with A.
B, A. Wow. Okay, cool. A, B, B. We'll move on. Wow, I hate to inform you, but you're all wrong once again. You're terrible masters for my father, because B, the answer, a mastercraft sword, is just incorrect. My father is impervious to all weapons. His skin is rock hard. He's worked on it for years. It's intimidating. I'm scared of it. And A, my fist clenched in righteous anger. As you can see, my father's a skilled hand-to-hand combatant. He'd be decimated instantly. The correct answer was, in fact, C, an AR-15 assault rifle, because everyone knows guns are dangerous. Duh, right? Question 3. What is your battle plan? But you should probably just give up. He's got it. You guys are done. So, answer A. A surprise attack at the secret weak point on his big toe. Answer B, direct emotional confrontation. Or answer C, accept defeat, because you're clearly outmatched.
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to go with B.
Go with B. A. B. Okay. Megan is wrong. I'm sorry. No chance against my father. What was her answer again? C? A? Which was... My father has no weak points. I'm so sorry. I don't even know my own father. I keep blanking on these things. It's unfortunate. But answer B is correct. You two are tied from the championship because he's my son and we should talk like this more often. That's all he ever wanted. Thank you very much. You guys are both the winners, which means you get our prize. This is my father's contact info. You can decide amongst yourselves who's going to face off against
There's an actual address.
Yeah. So, best of luck. Hope you prevail. There you go.
Thank you, Jacob, for that riveting rendition of the Pokemon theme song. Next up, we have Helen with an original song. Let's give it up for Helen. Candace.
Hi, everyone. My name's Helen, and my therapist said that I should express myself more. So this one goes out to you, Patty. You ready, Candace? Okay. Listen up, ladies, I've got a situation. I'm feeling an overwhelming aggravation. When you guys flirt, it gets you places, but all I receive are confused faces. I know how to salsa, I know how to rumba, but I don't know how to say I want to get 'em on ya. I was definitely screwed by my parents' divorce, but instead of family therapy, I want to have intercourse. I've been around the block with Tinder, Bumble, and J-Swipe. It's been a while and I really need to pipe. I'm looking for a nice guy with whom I will fit. But even more than that, I want to get jiggy with it. There's a couple of guys I'm interested in, but instead of getting to know them, I want to feel them within. I know what I'm saying might be a little too much, but I'm really lonely. I need that manly man touch. I'm begging you gals to give me some direction. Teach me how to give a man an erection. I've been around the block with Match.com and OkCupid and Farmers Only and Craigslist and LinkedIn and the Masonville High School Open Forum. I'm begging on my knees for some sexy time decorum. Romantically, I am quite out of luck, but I don't care about romance. I just really want to. Damn it, Candace! The metaphorical fire in my vajayjay has been lit. So send me a man, and I'll get jiggy with it. brilliant rendition of An Ode to Joe Biden. And now we have Camille playing the spoons.
Okay, everybody, without further ado, Greta Keating. For Kevin.
How's it going? I'm really happy to be here. I'm really sorry. I have to take care of some business first before I start the show. Hi, can I demo you? No, just can I demo you? No. Can I demo you? Okay, cool. Okay. I'm really happy to be here right now. I love Purchase Late Night. I love the people who run it. The people who run it, they've honestly changed my life. They made me feel really happy when I was sad, and they formed me as the comedian that I am today. And so I really just want to thank Mike and Sally and Finn. Oh, such good people. Best people. My name is Kevin. It is hot in here. It is really hot. I saw Childish Gambino over the weekend, and he performed shirtless the whole entire time, and now I get it. I get why somebody would want to do that. I was contemplating doing that, and maybe I will if I start bombing later, but not right now. I'm from Westchester, if you can't tell from my accent. I was raised Catholic, and I don't know if anybody here knows anything about Catholicism, but when you go through your confirmation, you get a Catholic name. It's the name that God sees you as and recognizes you as. So when I was like 13 or 14, and the priest people came up to me and were like, Kevin, you gotta like pick out a Catholic name, I really pondered and thought about it a lot. And because like it's an important thing, like it's like a second middle name. This is what God will see you as when you go to heaven. And I thought about it a lot, and I just really considered it, and then I realized I really like the name Kevin. So in the eyes of our Lord and Savior, my name is Kevin Walter Kevin Wingertime. Where do I go from here? Oh yeah. So just a little bit about me. Like I said, I'm from Westchester. I've got a little sister. She's 12. She's in 7th grade. Got a little brother. He's 15. He is in 10th grade. My mom, she is a part-time teacher at Westchester Community College. And my dad is an insurance lawyer. And so whenever I'm home, it's kind of weird, like seeing my family, because when I see my brother, I think to myself, you know, he's in 10th grade. I think, aw, I remember when I made those mistakes. And then I see my dad and I wonder, aw, I wonder when I'm going to make those mistakes. You guys remember the bit that I just did about my dad and my brother? Yeah. That's an old bit of mine from high school, and I've been at Purchase now for like 2 years, and so I kind of wanted to do like an updated version, because my views have changed, you know? Do you mind if I do the updated version of that bit right now? Yeah. Okay, cool. So, like I said, I see my brother, I think, oh, I wonder when I made those I remember when I made those mistakes. Then I see my dad and I think, I wonder when I'm going to make those mistakes. And then I see my mom and I think, all women are goddesses and should be treated as such, and I would be half as lucky to be half the woman that Bernadette is. So that's the updated version of the skit. Me and my family, we went to Hershey Park over the summer. I had gone with my family once before. I was really young though, I was like 5 or 6. And in classic Wingertime cheapo fashion, we went in the middle of the winter. Like, I don't exactly understand that. But Hershey Park it's really weird because, you know, you got Disney World where you got like Mickey Mouse and Goofy and Donald Duck, like these staples of our childhood. And then even at Six Flags, you got the Looney Tunes characters, you got Bugs Bunny, you've got like Daffy Duck, like these are like things that like reconnect to our youth. And then at Hershey Park, you've got the Reese's guy, you know? And also like Milk Dud Boy. They're assuming like we should know these characters once we pop in there, and then it's like, oh look, the icebreaker gal, you know? I remember when I went there as like a kid, I had like an identity crisis, because we never went to Disney World or anything like that. So I went to Hershey Park and I was like, oh no, should I know the Kisses lady? No, it didn't make any sense. Speaking of like youth and childhood, does anyone remember that Nickelodeon show, Oswald the Octopus? Yeah. It's really bizarre how Nickelodeon named that show after Lee Harvey Oswald. Like, I don't know what the thought process was. I've got one last bit, and it's a bit of a long one, and it might not end well, but I'm going to try it anyway. So if you see that there's a point where you can clap and you're like, Kevin's done, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Does anybody know the television program This Is Us? Yeah. Okay. So we got some suburban moms. This Is Us is directly like made for suburban moms. It's just like a fact. It's like this melodrama. It's on NBC. It follows this family around, and it jumps around timelines so the audience knows about things that are going to happen before the characters does. And one of the things that the audience knows, like the main thing that we know, is that Jack, the patriarch of the family, dies. Yes. Yeah. Spoilers. And Jack is everybody, all the suburban moms, their favorite character on the show because he's like the husband that they want their actual husband to be. He's like the perfect like husband. And so everybody's watching for Jack and then always also wondering like, how does he die? And then it turns out the way that he dies is that he was making dinner for his family and forgot to unplug the family's crock pot. Bada bing, bada boom, house goes on fire. Like, he saves everybody, but Jack dies. And, like, the whole entire series was building up to that one moment, and it was because of a crock pot, which is really bizarre choice because, like I said, This Is Us is a television show for suburban moms, and crock pots are the food cookers for suburban moms as well. So when this happened, everybody lost their fucking shit. Everybody was so nervous that like their crock pots were gonna like explode in their house, and then their jacks were gonna die. This was such a dilemma that Crock-Pot had to put out a PR statement being like, it's just a television show, you idiots. And so I started thinking, what is being on the Crock-Pot PR team like? What is that experience like? Like, I just imagine this guy named Vinny, he's like in his mid-40s, he has like no family. He's just always on like the phone, like having to deal with, my Crock-Pot isn't turning on. My Crock-Pot like won't work when I plug it in. Just insistent throughout the day. Like this is his life, just hearing about Crock-Pot. So then like at the end of one work day, he goes into his car and he's just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't live this life. I hate Crock-Pots. I hate everything related to them. I can't do this anymore. I don't know what to do. Hey, wait a second, it's Monday. This Is Us is on, my favorite television program. With my favorite character, Jack. Oh yeah! I'm gonna go home and watch that and everything's gonna be great. And then he goes home and he watches it and he's watching it like, there's Jack. Look, a Crock-Pot! Jack, what are you doing? Jack, you gotta remember to unplug the Crock-Pot. That's it, that's my time.
Thanks to Kevin again for doing stand-up. A great first show. Thank you so much for coming out. We'll have a video of this entire show up by Thursday. Thank you so much for coming. Please come back. We'll be here again next week and the week after that and the week after that. Thanks for coming.